just want to feel like that every day. Piping hot, popping like popcorn. It's all mine. Can you hear the bells ding dawn? Up every last one. This is it, this is it. Oh, let's not pretend I don't hear me. Try to move on without looking back. 'Cause I realize it. Perfection can't please me. I didn't know that I could see the sky with my eyes closed, and a moon to talk to. The world will spread everywhere if I wanted to. Tell me more, how many miles is life in the rainy streets and having no umbrella? A time to be joyful. I just want to feel like that every day. Piping hot, popping like popcorn. It's all mine. Watch my soul bang bang. Pick up every last one. This is it, this is it. Oh, let's not pretend I don't hear me. Try to move on without looking back. 'Cause I realize it. Perfection can't please me. How many miles is life? Well, lots of stacks and wear new shoes. How far can I go? I just want to feel like that every day. Piping hot, popping like popcorn. It's all mine. Watch my soul bang bang. Pick up every last one. This is it, this is it. Oh yeah. Let's not pretend I don't hear me. Try to move on without looking back. Piping hot, it's let's try on those days. I guess it's not all fun and games. This journey is my own. I'm sorry if I bothered you. 'Cause I realize it. Perfection can't please me.
Yeah, sleep's dumb, isn't it, Trom? Nice to see you, everyone. I'm, playing some Pokemon Legends. Sorry, just double-checking some Discord stuff. We gotta go fight a bear. Aw. Look at the Pokemon I didn't choose. Cyndaquil's hanging out in the pizza oven. Oshawott vibing. Actually, I probably need to talk to some people around town. The store is, in need of some improvement. Hey! 3 stalks of Hardy Grains. Okay. I wonder if I have any in my trunk. Come on. Don't want to be strong like man who's pretty. I want to be strong like bitch who fights bears in the forest. Yep. Legotron just dropped a sub. Had to jump the river and get Goomy, but I see I already... Yeah, I found the corner. Thank you very much. Give me 1 sec. I have this over here. I need to take my headphones off. Because you get a doot for subscribing. That's loud. I'm gonna turn that down just slightly. Oh, what song do I know? Alright, this is gonna be kind of patchy, but I'm trying to learn Hey Ya. Nope. This one's gonna be better without the amp. God. I cannot switch chords fast enough. I'm also trying to learn this one. Let's see, Phil. There we go. There we go. Thanks again for the sub. There we go. Yeah, Disenchanted is, not for electric guitar, let me tell you that. But, I'm doing it anyways. Didn't hang out on the Discord more than the streams, but figured why not? I mean, I appreciate it. It's always helpful, and you also get to use the emotes on other channels in Discord. If you have your Discord linked to your Twitch, I mean. Unfortunately, I don't have the Aruto emote as a tier 1 one. So you don't get that, but you can get the arena one, you can get the surprise Pikachu, and you can get the other arena one. To use as you wish. Let's go punch a bear. Sorry for passing it. Ah, that's fine. Kamen Rider streams are just chill. Have I found Turtwig? So I haven't found Turtwig, but due to my fucking around and finding out, I've got a Torterra. I threw a Gigaton ball that I got from a mystery gift at Torterra's ass. And now we're here. It won't listen to me. If I remember, because I've beaten this game on my own file. Oh, jeez. As you can see by my incredible professionalism and knowledge of maps, I have definitely beaten this game. Little pond on the east side of the map. Yeah, I remember the pond. I just didn't know where it was. On the east side, huh? Okay. Snowed heavily last night. You got yourself some amazing homemade ice cream. Yo! Soft snow mixed with caramel extract. Are you Canadian? One of our things that we do is we take maple syrup, and we pour it on the snow until it hardens, and then we eat the crunchy maple syrup. Shin Megami Tensei is serious talks. Kamen Rider is good vibes. Got a third one, but I beat the... Exactly. It's alright, because we get the Cruel King and the Great Hero next week, which I've been told, lots of random encounters. But it's generally a pretty easy RPG, so I feel like we'll be able to super relax. Want to start a new file for this game, but you refuse to delete your current one until you can transfer your friends over to home? Fair. I have a Japanese account, so that I could get, like, my Chocobo Mystery Dungeon DLC and my Kamen Rider Memory of Heroes stuff. So we're just... I'm using the Japanese account for when I want to play a game on stream, but also want to have my own file. Downside is we don't have Nintendo Switch Online for the Japanese account, but... Maybe if the stream gets bigger, I'll make, like, a legitimate second account and, like, actually add people. I just need to be able to justify a family membership. I think we can take this. We went with Decidueye for Arena. Been playing Blue Mage? Oh, man. The Blue Mage fashion is fantastic, and I love the idea that you just learn spells by getting hit with them. I don't have the patience to do Blue Mage effectively, but God, Blue Mage is such a fun class. We've also got Lopunny, because while I was trying to sneak past an Alpha Lopunny, it just butt-bashed me, and, you know, that's... If you're gonna flirt that hard, then you're gonna come with me. Over here, Arena. Ursaluna is enraged, yes, but he still recalls his long relationship with the Pearl Clan. He never fails to show up the moment I played my Celestica flute. Blue Mage Glamour is the gambler outfit from the Gold Saucer done in... Yo, that sounds great. Here. I'll post my character in the chat. My character is Arena, but she's a red mage, and she's got a really cute outfit. Rog. Now, show your medal to Ursaluna, but remember that Ursaluna is a Pokemon very dear to the Pearl Clan. I will not permit you to catch him. Okay. Would Smeargle be the Blue Mage Pokemon? I guess, right? Because it can trace a move, right? He's got an awesome blue long coat. Yo. Yeah, I mean, if you want to show off your character, Legatron, go ahead and slap that in the stream context links. If you have their Lodestone page, I mean. Anyways. Punch it. That was a kick, but fair enough. Oh, sorry about that. Give me 1 sec. There we go. I disabled it for you, so if you want to post a link, go for it. And once you're done posting the link, I'll just put the filter back on. No, Lopunny! Alright, well, Gudra isn't gonna listen to me, but... Yeah. That's how it be. Oh, geez, that is how it be. Oh, that is a buff friend. He's looking dapper in that coat, damn. Hey, Gudra, could you maybe take this seriously? He's a bear, so he's probably super tanky. He is Catman, and he is friendly. Ursaluna, my poor darling. You must be exhausted from running around like that. Come, let me make you all better. I have here a special medicine of the Pearl Clan. It'll clear out any poison in a Pokemon's body. If poison's what's causing Ursaluna's rage, this is sure to calm him down. We call it Toxic Gone. Blech. It's so potent that we only really use it on tough, resilient Pokemon like Ursaluna. There, dear Ursaluna. You've calmed down now, haven't you? This is all very strange, though. Yeah, he wasn't really frenzied, was he? Very astute of you, Galaxy Team Recruit. You're exactly right. When you quelled Cleavo's frenzy, I could see the strange light rising into the sky all the way from here. But no such strange light erupted from Ursaluna after you defeated him, nor was he glowing. Yeah, Ursaluna needs a hug. And what's this clinging to Ursaluna's coat? Seems like some kind of powder. That girl from the Diamond Clan Ares. Now, why did she, of all people, find the need to come here and tell me about Ursaluna, I wonder? Oh, but I almost forgot something important. Play your Sliska for me, would you? Yeah, just because it's friend-shaped... Oh, God, I am peeking the microphone super hard. Just because it's friend-shaped doesn't mean it's friendly. Ursaluna opened his heart and learned well the sound of your playing. He also gave me a souvenir. Ursaluna is very good at finding things that are buried in the ground. You say that he's digging for treasure, even if the treasures might always glitter or gleam. Now go and let your commander know what transpired here, child of the Galaxy Team. What you characterize your Warrior of Light is... There is one scene in Heavensward where Thancred says that by merit alone, it'd be his choice to lead the Scions. But he jokes that it would be a struggle to balance that with slaying primals, thwarting the goddesses, and feeding the orphan poor. Your character's response to that, at least in your head, was, shit, I could be feeding the orphans. That's cute. I like that characterization. I think one of the best parts about Final Fantasy XIV is you can roleplay very heavily if you want to, and their entire server's dedicated to it. It leaves it really, really open for interpretation of how your character behaves. My Final Fantasy XIV character wasn't always Arena. Logan, thanks for the cheer. I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out. All right, but we can ride the burr now, since we kicked its ass. I should probably actually. Sorry, there's treasure. Give me treasure, please. Oh, I got a poem. Alright, what does it say? I set the bones of Pokemon adrift on the river.
I let my memories flow on, adrift upon the river. And to the ocean they will flow, perhaps around the world to go. How many bones and days now gone have I now set adrift from me? How many bones and days to come will I yet set adrift to sea? While every gift with which I part takes a sliver of my heart.
His doofy friend who is heroic to the point he is kinda... Sorry, he kinda refuses to stop helping sometimes? That's where the Dark Knight storyline comes from? Yo. My character before I switched it to Arena was a character named Sky Sparkman. And her whole deal was that... How can I explain this without sounding dumb? She just got roped into this, and she never wanted to be an adventurer. But fate just kind of slapped her in the face, and she's going along with it. Hoping that, like, once she's done, she can finally just bail. But every time, like, a new challenge pops up, and she was like, okay, you know what? I need to do this. You know? If it isn't me, someone else could do it wrong. And then I swapped it over to Arena, and it became an isekai. You guys know Arena's motivations. Kind of like your rabbit and her 9 destroyed... It's only 5. Heliza only has gone through 5, because, what? One of them was because the Tarask stepped on it, which, you know, unavoidable, that's fair. Then a Ythrak just wrecked its shit, which, you know, probably was avoidable. Then it got vaporized. Thank you. Then it got vaporized by a laser, which was really bad. Then it got burned down alongside an orphanage while she was trying to be a good person. And then finally, after all that hardship, it was destroyed by the Beastmasters. And now she doesn't have a cart. He also cooks on the side. Oh, you did the culinarian thing. That's cool. I went with Weaver and Leatherworker for obvious reasons. It's nice being able to make your own clothes. Oh, we have to go home? Yeah, we do. Huh. I haven't played the Dark Knight storyline, though, yet. I should get on that. I've played through Ninja, Dragoon, Red Mage, and Arcanist. Going into Summoner, of course. I play Summoner and Red Mage, because I just really enjoy the gameplay of that. That's some study parchment. Survive the dirt. Sorry, some sturdy parchment. And giant bear dang it. Oh boy. Hey, you're back! Get to the commander's office, quick! I'm drinking coffee, Ray. Give me a sec. Because you like the image of this big buff lineman who fights wielding the power of darkness? Just to be a great cook? Absolutely. The job system, in general, is a good way to characterize people. What are you selling? Scatterbang, raspberry, grain cake. Raspberries, I've found, do absolutely nothing, so no thank you. I don't think I have grains. Grains? I have 2. I need 1 more. Soft lock themselves on the post story? No, that's scary. I just got to the post game myself, so. I caught Shaman and Darkrai, now I have to talk to Volo. Dark Knight's honestly the things that saved the game for you because you were tired after A Realm Reborn, and Warrior was just becoming boring to play as. That's fair. Absolutely fair. I think it's Red Mage that drew me back in, too. because I was playing Summoner, and the Summoner storyline was kind of neat, but you can't. You run out of things to do really quickly, and then it says like, you have to wait until you're done this content in order to continue the story. It's like, oh, okay, well, guess I'm gonna be a dapper friend. They fixed it though? Oh, that's great. You can fly into the Cresselia fight, beat it, and then since you didn't go through the gate, the post-story can't start, and you can't catch it. Oof. Alright, let me explain. Oh, right, we said that Adamant sounds like Dante, so... Lilligant, our clan's Lady of the Ridge, is in a frenzy. And Ares knowingly kept this from me. The Lady of what? Yeah, there are only female Lilligant, which makes this honored one our Lady of the Ridge. But this isn't the time for cultural lessons. I'd like to find out what Ares was thinking, but she's nowhere in Jubilife Village. Last I saw, she was at the Wallflower, polishing off a big old plate of potato mochi. Now that I blame her, my cooking's simply irresistible after all. He looks like a stoner, so he gets the stoner voice. If Ares of the Diamond Clan was somehow involved in that situation with the raging Ursaluna of the Pearl Clan, it could lead to the two clans going at each other's throats again. Tell me, Commander, if we do end up in a struggle with the Pearl Clan, what will your people do? Would an assassin group named Black Hoods of the Crow be too on the nose? I mean, that's just basically, like, crowheads. So, I mean, it's on the nose, but not too much. We would be forced to remain neutral. Meaning what? If we were to show support for one side, it would put us at odds with the other. We came here to create a home for ourselves, not take part in tearing the land apart. Right, of course. After all the work you've put in to get us to treat one another as equals and keep us from fighting, I suppose it's no surprise you refused to intervene and troubles were to break out again. Arena. Perhaps you have some idea of how we might address the situation. I mean, I could call Ursaluna. That could work. Ursaluna? So he and Warren Kabbalah found you worthy? That's perfect then. Ursaluna should be able to sniff out Ares, wherever she's gone. If you're strong enough that Ursaluna deemed you worthy, then you should be ready to quell Lilligant's frenzy as well. I'll let Lilligant's seat then. Brave Arena, it's called. If you'll excuse me. God, we should play the Devil May Cry series. Like, just front to back, 1 to 5. And the Dante the Demon Killer has a nice ring to it one. Listen well, Arena. You must quell any Pokemon that could cause harm to the people of Hisui. Always remember, we came here to make a new home where we could live without war or strife. Would it be funnier to go back to Final Fantasy VII Remake after so long and not know how to play it? Or just never play it again? Just like, hey, we got to Shinra, but we just kind of quit. Maybe we'll go back to Final Fantasy VII Remake once they announce the sequel. Ooh, new clothes. Okay, we get the Ursaluna stuff. What's Arena's outfit gonna be here? Maybe I'll make it JoJo inspired. We'll do... that, and... that. I'll just do the black split-toe boots. Funnier if you started to play through the original and pretend you never played the remake. That would be kind of funny. See, I never actually got past Midgar in the original. I owned it on PSP, and I played it on the bus on the way to school, but, you know, high school ended by the time I got out of Midgar, so I didn't have to take the bus anymore. That girl who set out earlier must have been eating some Benny's potato mochi. I can still smell them on her. That reminds me, I've seen Mistress Kabbalah riding around that Ursuluna she serves, digging for treasure in the ground. Wonder if Ursuluna uses his sense of smell to suss out where the treasure might be. Ursuluna now knows how to smell Ares. Hey. Roselia? Okay. I'm not, but okay. Oh, we got the blue scent. Okay, we can't cross right here just yet. I think the next Final Fantasy we play, if it's going to be one that I've played before, it's going to be 15, because I missed the boy band. But if it's one that I haven't played before, I kind of want it to be either Final Fantasy 9, Final Fantasy 6, or Final Fantasy 10. Okay, am I gonna have to... There we go. I should probably catch something. We got a Pokédex to complete. Oh, there's a Haunter over there, actually. Whoops. I forgot that I was on the Pokeballs, not the actual Pokemon. Alright, Scyther. Kick this herb's ass. You can't see me. I don't exist to you. Okay, I do exist to Haunter, though. A friend that I used to have. Oh, geez. Decidueye is not the choice for this. He used to really, really like Haunter and absolutely hate Gengar. Because it's like, Haunter is this revenant that haunts your dreams. And Gengar is this gremlin that poops in your shoes. And I never understood that logic, because, like, I personally think that Gengar looks scarier than Haunter. Haunter's just kind of like a Zelda boss. Ooh, did you guys watch the Gengar Pokemon short on YouTube? It was really, really cute. They kind of went for the school ghost story. Oh, shit. The school ghost story format. Where it's like, oh, we'll go to school after dark and see what happens. And then they run into some ghost-type Pokemon. And I think the main girl gets turned into a Gengar because she crosses the threshold into darkness or whatever. Oh, jeez. Camera. Oh, hey, there's Ares. Hey, hey, hey. Ah, shit. What voice do we give Ares? Fuck it. Ah, Arena. How did it all go with Ursaluna? I calmed him down. Wow. You really are strong, but, how'd you find me all the way out here? Cogmoses, nice to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. I found your stuff. You followed the scent of the potato mochi I bought at the Wallflower? Man, I wish I could eat some more of those right now. Jubilee Village sure was a lot of fun. Not too bad. I need to record an audition after this. Need to record 5 minutes of an in-character self-introduction. My luck's run out, though, as you can most likely tell. I got chased by a Pokemon and sprained my ankle pretty bad as I was running away. It's almost like the world wants to punish me. Ah, there you are, Ares, right? Yeah! Yeah, we're playing some Pokemon Legends. I'm not allowed to put first playthrough anymore because I beat it on my own personal file, so... This is technically my second playthrough, and I'm really enjoying it. Mistress Caliba, I didn't... I owe you an apology. I treated you with disrespect and thinking that you were just some whelp from the Diamond Clan. There was a shiny sound you just... Oh, boy. Thank you. Just some whelp from the Diamond Clan. I'm sorry for that. Should have treated you better. Oh, wait, but... It's not your fault that Lilligant became frenzied, nor that my Ursaluna was so enraged. You were trying to help them both, weren't you? I didn't even have the courtesy to listen to you. I think someone who's lived as long as I have would be more patient. It's okay. I didn't do a good job of explaining myself either. Ursaluna only started acting weird after he got too close to Lilligant and smelled her perfume. She was already frenzied by that point, so I'm sure that's what caused it. Oh, that explains the strange powder I found in Ursaluna. Must be powder from Lilligant. What happened to your leg, dear? I was gathering ingredients to make bombs, but I fell and sprained my ankle. See, the reason I went to Jubilife was to help for get help for Ursaluna and also learn about crafting. But while I was there, I bumped into Professor Leventon. He told me about the bombs you used to quell Cleavor. So I thought I'd make some for Lilligant using her favorite foods. You Galaxy people know all sorts of things. I'd like to learn even more from you, really. Well, we better take care of Our Lady and get all this mess resolved first. Adaman! What were you thinking? Doing all this by yourself? Didn't think I could help you? Though, no one would blame you for thinking so. Not much of a leader, am I? I've never even seen Almighty Sinnoh with my own eyes. And I failed to imagine that Lilligant might have become frenzied too. Listen up, Arena. I'll take those bombs that Ares made and meet you at Brava Arena. Don't you worry, Ares. Arena will calm down Lilligant and that'll be that. Things should settle down. Head to Brava Arena. Ah, Arena. That's where Lilligant's seat lies. Ares will be taken care of, my dear Bibarel, and I will make sure she reaches her lady. Yeah-huh. Okay. There was a shiny sound heard. Let's see if we can find it. This will be the first shiny of the playthrough if we can find it. Yeah, I think I heard it twinkle too. Hope it didn't run away. That would be unfortunate. But, I mean, I was in a cutscene, so it's understandable. Gotta keep my ears open is the problem. Have any of you guys in chat found any shinies in Pokemon Legends yet? In my personal file, I've been able to get a shiny Starly and a shiny Driftbloom, just through random encounters. And then I use the shiny hunting method that they patched out to get my shiny Gudra. First one you found was shiny Geodude? Let me see. The shiny version doesn't... Oh, it's the cool gold one, right. Oh, man. I really appreciate the shinies that are just wildly different. Because, like, oh, hey, there's an orange Pikachu. Versus, oh, fuck, there's a yellow balloon hanging out here. Golem kind of looks a bit paler. Hmm. Where is it? A shiny Drifloon. Oh, the yellow... Yes, yes. Sorry, I was like, wait, did you see the shiny? Where is it? I have a sneaking suspicion that it might have run away. Ooh, Cherubi. Let's see if I can just do it. Yeah, we can. Neat. Yeah. I mean, it's basically oops all Burmy. Hello, Onyx. No worries. The shiny rate in this game's fantastic, so I'm not incredibly worried about it. I will, however, need to heal my boy. And my punny. Okay, I guess we're fighting a Stunky, too. Let's go! The reason we've got the Lopunny on our team is because when I was trying to sneak past it, it hip-checked me. And, you know, if you're gonna flirt that hard, you may as well come with me. I wonder, actually. The downside is, if it was a shiny Ghastly, it's gone now, because it's daytime. Ah, well. I'm gonna cut my losses. I'll catch you later, RDF. Thanks for popping by. Oh, you're so cute. You're mine now. Come along. Man, that's tiny. It's so cute. I really appreciate what this game has done for Pokemon in general, because, like, from the looks of it, Scarlet and Violet are going to be kind of open world like this. And it gives me the feeling that I had when I was a kid, right? Where I'm playing the Pokemon games, and it just feels like I'm in this world with a bunch of, like, crazy creatures. Pokemon Legends brought that childhood wonderment back by making it actually what it felt like as a kid. Real talk, though, the character models for Scarlet and Violet, I think they may have taken inspiration from the Detective Pikachu game. And it feels weird having a mainline Pokemon game where people have noses. Or rather, the player character has a nose. All the places you visited filled you with awe and wonderment? Yeah! Like, God, this game really... I'm sure that when they were building it, like, when it was in production, they knew what they wanted to do with it, and they achieved it. Skyannis really brings the look together. Feel more like new Pokemon Snap? Oh yeah, I could definitely see that. Maybe we'll get a cameo from the characters. It doesn't feel like new Pokemon Snap came out last year, does it? Like that was January, I believe, of 2021. God. That game was absolutely beautiful. Pokemon Snap was my first Pokemon game. I got an N64 in 1998. Was it 1998? Yeah, because it was for my 5th birthday, right? And yeah, one of my first games for the N64 was Pokemon Snap. Oh, hey, I need to kick your ass. Yeah, I did a full playthrough of the original Pokemon Snap in one stream. And, the first area of new Pokemon Snap took me as long as the original game to beat. It really makes me wonder, like, what Game Freak and the... Like, what could Game Freak do if it got the budget for video games that it deserved? Like, imagine a Pokemon game with, like, a 5 to 7 year production cycle. And, like, a big budget. So, you've come. Think that means you're ready? Yeah, screw it. Let's do it. That's too much power. Lady Lilligant's a sight to see, even in her frenzy. Behold her, and be grateful. Hope we didn't keep you waiting. All it took was one of my poultices to get Ares' leg batched up. Caliba, ma'am, I'm deeply sorry we have to lean on your help so much. Especially as we're from different clans. Ares tried to solve the whole situation herself. I dare say she bit more than she could chew and caused some trouble, but her heart was in the right place. Budget is one thing, but more production time and more employees working on animations and models would certainly help. Mm-hmm. Well, because, let's see, we get a new Pokemon mainline game, like a new region every 3 years, right? Because Pokemon Sword and Shield, did they come out in 2019? I think they did. So I would assume that they started on Scarlet and Violet either shortly before release, or if, because the B team probably tackled the DLC, right? While the A team moved on to the next mainline project? Either way, like, it really feels like they don't give them a long enough production time between games. And having more employees would absolutely help with that. Listen, the Lady of the Ridge, Lilligant, is like a dancer. Always in motion, always darting about. You want to watch her real close and learn how to dodge her moves. Different director worked on the DLC? Okay. What'd you guys think of the Pokemon Sword and Shield DLC? I thought that having everything be a wild area was like... It was a bold undertaking, and even though, you know, the frame rate kind of suffered from it, it was kind of a real good showcase of what they wanted to work towards. And the max raid adventures were really, really fun in Crown Tundra. That's right. If you keep on dodging, she might get tired out. That'll be your opening. That's why you can bring your own Pokemon and prove your might. Don't let me down. That's why the DLC was a solid A compared to the main game's D. One thing that I absolutely appreciated about Sword and Shield for the main game was how much it put me in the world with how it treated its Pokemon League. The Pokemon League in most of the games always felt like just the thing that you had to do. You know, you go to a new town, you go into a gym, you beat the gym, and you move on. And other stuff is happening in the world, but you just gotta beat the gyms. You know, black and white, barring. But, oh man. With Sword and Shield and Sun and Moon, it really made me feel like the Pokemon League was, like, really important to the world. Hey, I have iframes. Okay. Nope, dodged too early. Oh man, I keep dodging way too early. And yeah, Lilligant's really cute. This is actually a regional variant too. The one from Hisui is a ballerina, but the original one has like this really cute dress. Sadly, the game world is subject to the same problem as everything else. Oh, I didn't send a Pokemon out. Whoops. Get out there as quickly as possible. Make sure others can't request time off because of crunch. Yeah. Oh, jeez. I should have dodged into it. Like that, yeah. I gotta put my Devil May Cry skills to work here. You got another one in you? Oh, you do. Oh, okay, you're not gonna do the big one, huh? There we go. Oh, okay, you're just gonna get a last kick on me. That's fine. You deserve it. Sword and Shield had amazing ideas, but like, oh my god, its story. Yeah, I mean, the whole thing with Rose was, What early game Pokemon do you think you should get the Obstagoon treatment in Scarlet Violet? You love new Poochyena or Centauret would be fantastic. I kinda, and this might not be popular, but I kind of want to have a Rattata. Like, because it's set in Pokemon Spain, right? So, Spain had a crazy navy. So, having a Rattata that's, like, water type would be really cool. Or, like, Eradicate that's water type. Because it's like a sea rat. Hey, thank you. Didn't just save Lilligant, you saved Ares as well. I appreciate it. Want something new for my Milotic and or Flygon? Yo, Flygon is one of the best dragons. I absolutely love Flygon. When I was a kid, I went to the local grocery store, and they had like a foot-tall Flygon plushie. And I absolutely loved it, but when I was moving rooms, I had to put it in storage in the garage. And when I went to take it out of storage, mice had destroyed it. So, a new Nickit? Aw, man. Nickit and Thievul, I absolutely loved. When I was playing my last big D&D campaign, I created a Phantom Thief Kitsune named Luna, which you can see as my background. Give me one sec. Need to do display capture. So yeah, that's Phantom Thief Luna. The whole idea was that, you know, in the fox form, he was a Phantom Thief, and in his human form, he was a detective that was assigned to his own case. It was a really, really cool dynamic. And I think it was the best character that I've played because I was able to characterize him in such a way that, like, from the start of the campaign to the end, he had a couple of different character arcs. And it really paid off in the end. Unfortunately, I can't talk too much about it because it has spoilers for Fool's Gold, but yeah. A Don Quixote Nickit would be really awesome. Ah, man. God, what was that bug-type Lance Pokemon? Escavalier. There we go. A Don Quixote Escavalier would be really, really cool. Here, I'll put the picture in the chat for you guys if you want to see. This guy. Spoilers? Yeah, Rise of the Second Sun was an unofficial sequel to Fool's Gold. I believe Felix said that it's not canon, but, you know, it was set in the same world, so I can't talk too much about it. All you need to know is that our party was a Kitsune Phantom Thief, a Drider Druid, and a Corgi Knight. B&L Frenzy didn't suit Lilligant one bit, so I'm happy she's back to her graceful self. Aw, she cute. Lil. Ares, you still owe someone an apology. Huh? Oh, don't worry about it. A young one like her is bound to get caught up in some trouble from time to time. Remember what was written on the Salation Runes? All lives touch all other lives to create something anew and alive. There's wisdom in those words. I imagine they're teaching the almighty Sinnoh himself. Of course, I'd completely forgotten about them until a certain someone helped me remember. We owe you one, ma'am. Don't try to solve everything by yourself, Ares. You're a warden. Of all people, you should know that how to stand in solidarity. Another thing I really, really like about this game is how few trainer battles there are. It really makes battling a trainer feel like an important moment, you know? Know how to stand in solidarity with others. It's our job to stand side by side with Pokemon, after all. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. Well, I can hardly start yelling at you now after Kalaba wrapped that up all nicely. Just one more thing, Ares. I know you're trying to do what you thought was right, and I approve of that. But from now on, do without keeping things from me. Agreed? Other than that, no need to change a thing. Except maybe to put in some training. If anything else happens to Lilligant, I need you ready to protect her like the warden you are. I understand. Let's work together from now on to keep the Mireland safe, Ares. I'll be sure to inform Erida that both the Diamond Clan and Galaxy Team helped save Ursaluna. You did well, Arena. All our different groups finally joined hands to work together today. I'll admit it was a fun day for me, but okay, skip it, fine. Listen, you know me. I'm Adaman, leader of the Diamond Clan. I'm Adaman, ho! Leader of the Diamond Clan, ho! I worship Almighty Sinnoh, the ruler of time. Time is all about change, and we can't live in fear of that. We can only try and help the time we can only try to help the time we live and change for the better. What? We can only try to help the time we live in change for the better. Okay. I read that in such an obtuse way, jeez. Something tells me helping you folks out will help me do that. I'm sure looking forward to it. Thank you for everything, Arena. I think I'll stay and talk to Lilligant for a while. You better come back to the village and give me a haircut. What happened, Lilligant? How did a kind-hearted Pokemon like you end up all frenzied, huh? Though, it's not like I'm perfect. I had things and lied, so I couldn't keep you safe. I'm real sorry about everything. It's alright, Ares. You have the cutest haircut and outfit, so you can do no wrong. Actually, Irida's outfit's really cute, too. I wonder what the gimmick for Scarlet and Violet's gonna be. Because, like, Gen 6 was Mega Evolution, Gen 7 was Z-moves, Gen 8 was Gigantamax. I mean, they have to do something new, right? Because that's what a new generation's all about. I would be happy if they revisited Mega Evolution or Z-moves, though. You have no idea at this point? Yeah. Really just want Mega Evolution back too, right? Mega Evolution was such a fan favorite. Like, I really wish that they kind of stuck with it for a bit longer. Ah, you're a real wonder. I saw a light disappearing into the space-time rift. Quelled another frenzied Pokemon, have you? We still don't know what was causing the lightning that frenzies the Pokemon. But you just go on rescuing them without even a hint of trepidation. It's still you. Yeah, isn't the newest season of the anime, like, they use bits and pieces from everything? I think that's a great idea. Might even change the entire course of history here in Hisui. I definitely want to be in the good books of someone like that. Let's stay in touch, friend. Volo's a friend. And so far, I have no reason to think otherwise. See that shot in the new opening where Ash has the bands for Mega Evolution, Z-moves, and Dynamax? Whoa. They even had Mega Lucario face Gigantamax Machamp. Why can't... Why? Right? Oh, man. I think it would be really, really cool to have Scarlet and Violet just incorporate a little bit of everything. Like, they don't have all the Mega Evolutions, and they don't have all the Gigantamax forms. And, like, Z-moves are an option, too. But just, like, a meeting of all of the different styles. Like, all the different gimmicks. I mean, I also kind of want there to be... So this is the thing that I want that's not going to happen. But we got Galar, Kalos, and whatever the region Scarlet and Violet is called, based on England, France, and Spain. So they're kind of all together, and they have a sordid history. So I think that would be really, really cool to kind of focus on, like, what the interaction between Kalos, Galar, and the new region is. I'm almost there for Lopunny. What were your guys' thoughts on Z-moves? I find that a lot of people that are really into Pokemon think that they were underwhelming compared to Gigantamax and Mega Evolutions, but I thought that Z-moves were kind of like a fun break from that. You know, it was, you do a JoJo pose, and then suddenly all of the Eevees show up. and kick ass. I found her by the scent of my mochi, did you? Of course you did. When you have my level of skill, your handiwork can be recognized from a mile away. Remember to be thankful for getting to eat such masterful mochi when you come for dinner later. But first, don't you owe Kamado a report? Your meal can wait. I didn't pick up more grains, did I? God damn, I still only have 2. Dao wanted 3. Hardly ever use them, but they did make sure everyone can use them instead of a select few. Mm-hmm. I really, really enjoyed Sun and Moon. Like, the whole story aspect with the Aether Foundation, even in Ultra Sun and Moon, like, was really strong. It was basically kill to kill. And, the setting was really fun. I really liked the idea of ride Pokemon. Just, like, they have a system where you rent Pokemon to accomplish daily tasks. Like, getting around and, you know, cracking rocks. Sun and Moon gets a bad rap for being too handholdy, but, like, I definitely can look past that. Limited to just a few Pokemon, but they really gave the spotlight to ones that needed it most, like Beedrill and Pidgeot, right? I think Mega Evolution Gigantamax was a really, really good way to be like, you know this Pokemon that no one really likes? We're gonna breathe new life into it. And same with regional variants, like Meowth and Berserker. Like, nothing was really happening with Meowth for the longest time, and even the Alolan version was kind of, you know, oh hey, gay Meowth gets to evolve into Sassy Garfield. But, like, you get Berserker as a new evolution, and it's like, wow, okay, so Hawaii makes Meowth chill, and England makes Meowth just angry. Excellent. There may well be times when the Galaxy team will be forced to fight against Pokemon, but it is all for the sake of creating a new home for ourselves, free from war and strife. A stranger falls into our world from a rift in space-time. Then frenzies are induced by strange lightning, which likewise falls from that same rift. But
You have no connection to the lightning. Isn't that right? We may need to investigate the rift itself to prove your motives are beyond impugning.
Dude's just suspicious of me the entire time. At the end of the day, Pokemon is the biggest media franchise in the world. And we're likely not going to see something like Z-moves again, because Z-moves aren't marketable. Evolutions are, and new character designs are. So, I think going forward in the games, we're going to see more stuff like regional variants and new evolutions.
There you go. Piping hot potato mochi fresh from the stove.
Now this is life, eh? Enjoying tasty potato mochi with friends, sharing the latest findings from our Pokemon research, and topping it all off with a good night's sleep. Truly, who could ask for anything more? Sure is nice. Yep, I keep doing the same thing day after day. Is it really getting us anywhere? With our research or carving out a life here? Oh, right. I have this flashy new recipe, Arena. Gotta scatter these gloomy thoughts. Ha, scatter. Come now. Don't worry yourself so, my boy. As a wise man once said, trust in yourself and you will find your way. These words are worth taking to heart. As long as we truly believe in ourselves, I'm sure we'll even complete the Pokedex of ours someday. I know. 2022 is an exciting time for video games. We've got so much. Like, Elden Ring's finally coming out. Digimon Survive isn't dead. We got a new Pokemon, Splatoon 3. God, I'm excited for Splatoon 3. Possibly Breath of the Wild 2. Like, if I take a look at 2022 in video games... Oh, I didn't know that Triangle Strategy was already out. I might have to pick that up. Like, Ghostwire Tokyo comes out this month, too? That looks really, really cool. I'm sure people are excited for the new Fire Emblem Warriors. I'm kind of okay with it. We got Xenoblade Chronicles 3 coming out. Like, it's a good year for video games, guys. Plus, we haven't even hit E3. You'll never get... guess what? I'm gonna start working at the hairdresser shop. Now you'll be able to try out my own original hairstyles. Isn't that super exciting? Oh, I'm still gonna be a little against Warden and all. I'll be burning the candle at both ends. But I can make it work, don't you worry. You know, a lot of people say that you need to dream big and, like, want to change the world or something. But, like, it is 1000% valid to just want to be a barber, right? Or, like, to want to own, like, a small cafe. I think here in the West, at the very least, we kind of look down on people who have simple dreams. And that kind of sucks. Mr. Kamado, sir, about that whole Ursaluna situation. If you are to work here in Jubilife Village, you are family to us. No matter who you are or where you're from. Welcome, Aries. Yeah, those are nice dreams. But, you know, here in the West, we're all about the hustle. And that, you know, inevitably, like, if you're a barber, you'll be expected to open multiple locations and try your best to make a national chain. Same with opening a cafe. But I love the idea. Like, if I wasn't trying to go into voiceover, one of my friends wanted to open up a small cafe in Japan. And I love the idea of having, like, your apartment on top of the cafe, and then in the, like, on the main floor, that's your place of business. And, you know, you wake up in the morning, go downstairs, work in your cafe, and then you're just, like... It's a cozy environment. What I'm saying is, it would be cool to have the house from Bob's Burgers. And you, Arena, you will come with me to Prelude Beach. Okay. I'm gonna get a haircut first, though. I'm not getting a haircut first, am I? No. These people have just arrived here in Hisui. They will live together with us in Jubilife Village. Tired of the hustle? Then again, you're in transition to different parts of your life, trying to struggle between actually doing what you want versus the fear of just being a waste of everyone's time. Yeah, and God, having that mentality is really, really hard to shake. Because I was like that when I was animating, and that's because I'm not in a good place to animate. The government here in Alberta basically killed the entire film and video game industry. And it's struggling right now. It's trying to survive, but it's struggling. But because of that, it's really hard for an animator to get in on interesting stuff. And my entire animation career was making training videos and explainer videos for a company. And that burned me out completely. It really, really just made me not like to animate anymore. And, you know, now that I'm transitioning into acting, I feel like I can use the skills that I learned from animation to help promote myself and get into the space that I originally wanted to do when I was animating. And unfortunately, I went into animation before the whole working from home thing exploded with COVID. So a lot of times when I applied for somewhere far away, they'd be like, I'm sorry, we're only accepting residents of this state or this province. Whereas I'm pretty sure that that's not something that they do right now. So sorry. I mean, I'm over it now. I appreciate the concern, but I've gone through the character arc for that, and I'm starting a new part of my life. I want people to help from wherever. It's really tough. Yeah, but you know, I don't think that it was a waste or anything. I met some great friends going to school for animation. I paid the bills. Like, animating for... There's a rule of cool for illustration animation work, right? Like, the cooler and more fun the job is, the less it'll usually pay. Whereas the more boring and corporate something is, the higher it'll pay. So I didn't really want for money. Like, I was always in a decent position thanks to my career. But it sucked my soul out, man. It took something that was creative, that I absolutely enjoyed, and stole it from me. And the only reason I was able to get out was because... So, and I'm not going to name names, because that's incredibly bad. But who I was working for kept me on as a contractor the entire 5 years. Well, less 5 years. It was more like 3 or 4. Kept me on his contract. And every time they rehired me, I'd ask if I could be full-time, and they said, no, we're just renewing your contract. But I was basically getting full-time work without any benefits or job security. And when COVID hit, they were like, okay, you know, no one's at the office anymore, so we don't need training videos. And we don't need explainer stuff. So you're going to be without work for a while. And I'm like, okay. You know, I had 2 months off. I work a part-time job at a toy store, so that kept me afloat. And when they called back and were like, hey, you know, people are going back now, you know, let's get back to work. I'm like, okay, but we're renegotiating my contract. You know, I would like to be hired on full-time. Or, I'm Canadian. I get the Canadian emergency response benefit. So either you hire me or I'm not working for you anymore. And I broke off that relationship entirely, and I haven't done professional animation work since. And because it was all for internal use, I can't use any of it for self-promotion. So I have this big, like, gap on my employment where I did an animation for the city in 2015 and 2016 and nothing until 2020. But you know what? It caused me to not refocus, but like shift my thinking of what I want to do. And for the last decade or so, people have said that I have a really good voice, and I should try and get into voiceover. Reevaluate, yes, thank you. That's a really good way to put it. But yeah, people have said that I have a good voice, including my teachers in animation school, and that I should consider going into voiceover. And I always said no, because, I'm gonna follow my own path! I'm gonna do what's right by me! I'm gonna achieve my own dreams! Turns out they were right. Turns out that maybe I should have tried it before I denied it. Because voiceover, I've found, is really, really fun. And entertaining in general, like doing these streams with you guys. Trying to find out dumb new voices for Pokemon characters. I love it. So, that's where I am right now. I've accepted the loss and taken everything that I've learned from animation and I'm putting it towards a different career in the same general vicinity. It also helps that, I've got friends in animation, and I've got friends who know people, so, maybe I can ask them to see if I can get into auditions for stuff that they're working on. Anyways, that was Saturday Real Talk. Thanks, I don't know. It's always nice to vent about that stuff, because I don't really... I try not to talk about it too often, because it's, a heavy subject, and I like our streams to, be kind of chill hangouts. But I guess, by making myself vulnerable like that, it's a good way to be genuine on stream, and that's what I strive for. I try not to have a streamer persona. I just try to be Carson. We've heard that the Hisui region is inhabited by many powerful and frightening Pokemon. But we've also heard that the Galaxy team knows a great deal about Pokemon and uses their mysterious powers to help Jubilife grow. Indeed, you have both heard correctly. And the reason such tales have reached your ears is largely thanks to Arena here, one of our Survey Corps recruits. Through the combined efforts of all our team members, let us continue to develop our village and thrive here in the Hisui region. We look forward to doing our part, Commander. Anyways, who's one of my favorite animators that inspired you? When I was going to school, it was two. Hiroyuki Imaishi and Aaron Hansen. I fucking loved Aaron's animation style. Like, the colors, just the extremes that he went to. He doesn't really animate anymore, but, like, I'll never forget Aaron Hansen's just huge repertoire of cool cartoons. Yeah, he animated back in the dark days. The advancement of our understanding of Pokemon, thanks to the Survey Corps, has expanded the areas where we can operate safely. That's what allows us to welcome newcomers like them. Irina, you truly do love Pokemon, don't you? Yeah, they're cute. You're a huge Don Bluth fan? Yo. If I remember correctly, Dragon's Lair was Don Bluth, right? I remember playing Dragon's Lair so much when I used to go to, like, the roller rinks when I was a kid. I may have spent all of my food money on Dragon's Lair at one point, and I was not allowed to eat for the whole... I had to bum money off of one of my friends to get, like, a hot dog. Imaishi is another top choice, too. Love his style. Yeah. Another one that I really enjoyed was just everyone who worked on Redline. Redline was done by Madhouse, and it features 100,000 hand-drawn frames of animation. If you're an animator and haven't seen Redline, just check it out. It really knows how to push extremes. Huh. Pokemon have done grave injury to many of our fellows in the Galaxy team. And yet you still find love for these creatures in your heart. I suppose that isn't necessarily necessary quality for one in the Survey Corps. He did a lot, and people are trying to hate on him for potentially being a furry. Feel like they're grasping at strings. Really? Man, what's wrong with being a furry? I never understood that. It's like, oh, you like anthropomorphic animals. Neat. I really feel like that's a weird thing to hate on. Remember this, though. And also, the furry community is the most fucking inclusive community that I've ever seen. I don't really interact with it too much. I have some friends that are in it. And just everything that they talk about just feels like it's, like, super chill. I mean, every community has its drama, of course, but, like, it really feels like the furry community is really self-regulating. Remember this, though. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It is imperative that we study them and learn all that we can about them, whether we wish to live alongside them or not. Trying to say he traumatized really? Don Bluth? Weird. And be warned. As the leader of the Galaxy team, I am prepared to make harsh decisions in order to protect Jubilife Village. Oh, Jeff Goldblum's The Fly was crazy. And also, Nightmare on Elm Street 4, where the workout lady is turned into a cockroach and crushed by Freddy. Excuse me, boss. You're from the Pearl Clans here. Good. I believe I know what she's here about. As for you, Arena, you should see for yourself how Jubilife Village is changing thanks to the Survey Corps efforts. Then you will come to my office. Oh, God. Another thing that I really, really love about this game is how Jubilife Village evolves over time. In my D&D campaign, Fool's Gold, the main city that we went to was Bundarico, and it was a literal one-street town. And every time we came back to it, it grew because of our characters' efforts. And I feel like seeing that progression really helps ground not only, like, a tabletop RPG, but an actual RPG, and shows you, like, progression and how your efforts are really contributing to the world. Secret of Nim was great. I thought Secret of Nim 2 was fine. You know, it wasn't amazing, but, like, it was a fine movie.
There's a Pokemon I think would be the perfect inspiration from some new designs. It's a species called Shellos, you see. I've heard it has different forms depending on where it lives, with different coloring too. If I could just compare its forms, I'm sure that I could be filled with inspiration. Could you show me Shellos' different forms? One can be found in the Obsidian Fieldlands, the other out in the Cobalt Coastlands.
Alright, but I'm gonna get a haircut, because Arena's got pink hair. Frustrate? Okay, actually, what new hair colors are there? There's the Survey Corps style, which gives me a head kerchief. It's about tattoo school? Just something that you're having trouble with? Oh, this is actually a really cute hairstyle. Man, the female hairstyles are so much better than the male hairstyles in this game. There we go. This is the arena that we know and love. Has been leading you on with the tattoo trade and you're over it. He's wasting time. Sometimes you just gotta cut it, right? I mean, I'll be honest. When I was younger, I was like that. I neglected my part of trades when I was, like, just graduating high school. And, you know, it's part of the reason we don't talk about Short Hair Carson, because Short Hair Carson was a punk-ass bitch. I had this really edgy point in my life where I was super arrogant. I thought that I was presenting self-confidence, but I was really just being an asshole. And, God, it took a lot, but I chilled out. I don't know. I like to think that I'm kind of proof that people can change. Alright. We need to give Arena a hat, though. I feel like this is the closest thing to Arena's usual hat. Keeps changing his mind about what he wants done. You made several designs and you're kind of done with BS. You just want your druid tattoo finished on your foot. People change all the time. They say most don't, but in all honesty, changing as an individual is part of life. Absolutely. I mean, I'm sure that everyone can just take a look at who they were even 5 years ago and be like, wow, you know, I'm not that person anymore. Not even close. Ooh, yeah, let's give Arena the seascape. Oh, no, we got these now. We can make actual Arena now. Then that means we need to give her the red hat. Where are you? There we go. Now we have Arena. Actually, would she look better in the festival top? Nah, I think the seascape stuff is better. Not changing, you're not learning from your mistakes? Absolutely. Yeah, there we go. You liked her in the bigger hat? Yeah, but... So, I feel like, and this is just personal preference, if we're gonna give her the red shoes, she needs to have a red hat in order to, like... Because I find that the red shoes would kind of look out of place if they didn't match something on her design. So by having the red up top and the red on the bottom, it kind of completes it, right? Yeah, I guess, here. For those of you in chat who don't know my D&D character, I'm sure most of you do, but I gotta explain for posterity, for future people, because I'm gonna upload this to the archive anyways. You can follow that link right there, and I'll throw it on the screen too. My character is a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure-inspired magical girl named Irina Zuccarini. And God, I need to zoom out of this. There we go. And yeah, her whole aesthetic is the red and blue. And essentially, because most of my audience comes from knowing this character, I like to incorporate her in different games that I play that have character creators. So, you know, we did it for Code Vein, we've done it for Final Fantasy XIV, Astral Chain, now Pokemon. And it's really fun just making her in different games. Yeah, her dream is to become a fashion designer, and I wanted to break as many tropes as I incorporated. So like, she's a magical girl, but she gets a more complicated costume as opposed to a skimpier one. You know, she's all about the power of love and friendship and hope, but she's really selfish and she doesn't know how to take responsibility. And she's very much a character that doesn't have a tragic backstory that's, you know, thrown into an adventure without being prepared for it. And she lacks the ability to read the room, yeah. And I think that's the most powerful thing about the character is that she's not a good person, but she's trying to become better. And through her experiences, she's learning how. Nice to see you again, Miss Survey Corps. You've got great timing as always. I want to make the fields even bigger, see? But we don't have enough helpers to keep them watered. If you lend us one of your Pokemon that knows a water-type move, we would be mighty grateful. Sounds like what I described my transition from short-hair Carson long. Well, that's the thing, right? When you create a character, you really can't help but put some of yourself into it. What are we gonna give? Let's give Psyduck a nice home. Your Pokemon will sure be a big help in expanding the fields. Might as well get started. Wowee! Your Pokemon's an irrigation sensation. Now I'm all pumped up. Sit back. Old Miller's gonna make the fields bigger than ever. That was a magical girl person boy. I am magic. And all done. That was some fine work. Any crops we plant here will do great. It's all thanks to you two. I think a lot of people in the Fool's Gold crew have the similar philosophy of playing D&D characters where it's a good therapeutic way to get through shit. By incorporating some insecurities that you have into your D&D character, you can kind of explore them by playing them in fantastic situations. What a tale. What a remarkable tale that was. The Pokemon it belonged to must have been a wee little thing. It was hiding behind... I can't do a Scottish accent. I would if I could, but that is one of the accents I cannot do. It was hiding behind some rocks when I found it. Not but its tail poking out. But it was a tail that I'd give anything to see again. Think you could catch the Pokemon I'm talking about? Its tail was elegant and swirly like a spring. Oh, come and show it to me after you catch it, and I'll give you a nice reward. You got it, mister. How about you guys? Do you have any, like, particular favorite OCs? I've already talked about Arena a lot, but my favorite was actually, my Phantom Thief, Luna. His whole deal was exploring, like... It was all about exploring isolation and inferiority. And what it means to be your own person. And I found that his character arcs really helped explore, like, what it means to feel inferior to other people. What it means to finally expand your horizons despite how scary it is. And what it means to be in control of your own life. But also, I mean, you guys saw the fucking design. It's sick. I got to make a Phantom Thief with fluffy tails. By the way, that art was done by Effie Arts on Twitter. They're a really good artist, and the one of Arena was done by Dingo. You can check out their here. You can check out Dingo. Really? Is that going to take me there? Okay, good. You can check out Dingo's stuff over there. And, Effie? And you can check out Effie here. Floofers? Oh, I should probably get more room in my satchel, actually. Oh, hello. Nostalgic, unmistakable fragrance. If only I could smell it again. Is a star who can fold his head into different origami shapes that he can use as weapon or tools? Yo! That's really sick. And God, like a really creative use of like a really creative way of a character creating their own weapons. Partially listening, you thought you heard talk about a floofy tail? Oh yeah, no, with my Kitsune Phantom Thief, Luna. But yeah, I know that... Here. I know that Aatrox has, Sarah and Seely. I bought his comic. Give me one sec. I think I have it, like, over here. Come on. I gotta turn off the light for this one. But yeah, my friend Aatrox made a comic outside the lines. And, it's a really cool, like, way of exploring the cartoon culture, you know? Like, a serious story in a slapstick universe. Tree is the star's name? I hope I pronounced that right. And his tale is self-discovery and exploration? Oh, that sounds great. Here, actually. I don't think we got any bots in the chat right now, so if you want a link to your OCs in the chat, then by all means, I turned off the link filtering. But yeah, that's Javier. I know Puduk, another person I've had on the show that, you know, I literally just met this year, has like this Hornet character that's really, really cool. More like try? Okay. More like tree, thanks to the Wii. Mm-hmm. I'll remember that, though. Try. I wonder if the herbs in my home region can be found in Hisui as well. Oh, you're part of the Survey Corps, right? Maybe you've seen what I'm looking for. It's an herb that looks like a bluish vine. I've heard it clings to a specific Pokemon. Please, let me know if you manage to catch a Pokemon that has herbs that look like blue vines hanging off of it. I think I might have a Tangela. Yeah, I do. Just look at it! It's a solid lump of vines. And this aroma, this is the scent I remember. Yes! These are the herbs for my home. I didn't expect the Pokemon to be so absolutely covered in herbs. I mean vines. And the vines are moving? I wonder what the Pokemon itself looks like underneath all those. I really like... So, I'm not a big fan of Tangela in general, but I love the fact that it has, like, little red shoes. Your older sibling is playing a human wizard that's in her 70s and has a Betty White attitude? Yo. Anyway, thank you for finding it. Don't worry, I'm only going to take a little bit of your vines to use as herbs. Tangela's into it, apparently. Oh, I have an idea. If I lived with a Pokemon like you, I'd be able to enjoy this aroma every day. You can hang out with Tangela if you want. I'm not using him. There you are! You're the one, right? The one that we've all been talking about. The Survey Corps kid that's been exploring the Crimson Mirelands. My younger sister, Wanda, she's in the Security Corps, you see. She went to the Mirelands too, but she never made it back. You managed to track down that Ares woman in those boggy Mirelands, right? So, could you find my sister Wanda too?
What does she smell like?
What? Very new and hasn't gotten into how she wants to play the character, which is totally fine. She can play her character as herself. I find that that's a good way to start playing D&D. Just make a character that you know, or make you. I think my first D&D character was just a ripoff of Simon from Gurren Lagann. Oh, you mean you can search by her scent? Well, maybe the kerchief that she carries could be of some use. I picked up Wanda's scent. I'm counting on you. Please, find Wanda wherever in the Mirelands she's ended up. You got it. There's nothing new there. I still haven't picked up the grains that I need. I can find her by her scent. Well, yeah, I've been sent to find her. I commend you on your successful research of the Pokemon living in the Crimson Mirelands. Your next orders are to begin the survey of the Cobalt Coastlands. I will let you know in advance there are no Pokemon nobles in the Cobalt Coastlands. Allow me to explain. Oh, this is really sad. We did have a lord in the Coastlands until a few years ago. A tragedy took him from us. Now, we've had reports of people seeing strange shadowy figures on the island of the Lord. Sorry, the island of the Lord used to call his home. We've also received word from both the Security Corps and Supply Corps. It seems some of their members were attacked by a ghost while out gathering materials around Firespit Island. These are serious concerns, and moreover, my clan just can't tolerate this desecration of our late Lord's seat. Normally I'd entrust this to our warden in the coastlands, but her situation is complicated. I trust that my intentions are clear by now. I hereby order you to investigate these reports. I'll meet you in the Cobalt Coastlands. Oh wait,
I'll meet you in the Cobalt Coastlands. I do love it there. It's a beautiful area. Oh, and I know this must be a bewildering situation to be dropped into. I'm sorry, Arena.
Think nothing of it. Arena is a talented and hard-working member of the Galaxy team. I'm sure she'll sort things out.
Indeed. Arena quelled the Lord of the Woods. I've seen both her strength and her kindness firsthand.
I really like Irida's design. It's cute. And it's pink. I like cute and pink.
The next area for you to investigate will be the Cobalt Coastlands. It's farther afield than the Crimson Mirelands. Much, much farther. And its path is long and trying. With your current rank, you should be capable of braving the Cobalt Coastlands. You know your mission. Investigate Firespit Island.
Alright, are we gonna have to kick any ass before we go there? Anyone waiting for me to ambush me at the gate? I also just haven't talked to the guy from the photo studio yet, and I want to see if I can push that to the end of the game. Oh, also, I haven't saved in a while. Should probably do that. Yep, I'm gonna get ambushed. Leon, that was the cowboy guy, right? Ah, well, if it is an arena. Though I suppose it's to be expected that I'd run into you in the village. Where are you going to study Pokemon next?
Firespit Island.
Oh, Firespit Island. Perhaps you'll run into our Paulina. She's in a bit of a situation over there. She's a warden, yet she has no noble to see to. There are even some people in the Pearl clan that speak ill of her, though not to her face. Oh, but do forgive me. Perhaps I shouldn't be airing dirty laundry. Piece of advice, then. As an apology for wasting your time. Some Pokemon are strongly affected by certain stones, which hold mysterious power. With the right stone, you can even evolve some Pokemon. You need look no further than Cleavor for proof of that. What I'm trying to basically say is this. If you and the Survey Corps want to learn all there is to know about Pokemon in this region, then the stones you find throughout Hisui will be very important. There's even tale of a stone contains the power of creation. Very same power Almighty Sinnoh used to create the universe. I trust that you'll take my advice to heart and not underestimate how important stones can be. To help grind this fact into you, here, I'll give you some rather handy stones and things that I found. Grit Pebbles. They raise your EVs. I really hope that they keep that in Scarlet and Violet. Like, it's hard to get Pokemon with good stats. And, I really don't give a fuck about the competitive scene. It's not for me. But, God, it would make things so much easier for people who play competitively. And I'm so glad that they have the mints, too, to change Pokemon nature. It's super easy to get in this game, too. It just costs a lot of money. Should you want some stones that help Pokemon evolve, I believe the Ginkgo Guild has them from time to time. Like, geez, if I had access to the Pebble system in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, I wouldn't have had to buff my Lucario so much to have a chance at beating Cynthia. I could have done it with a well-balanced team. It's the coast. The Cobalt Coastlands, the fact that they called it that kind of triggered a memory in me. Because in Hey You Pikachu, they had the Cobalt Coast as an area, and you could play, like... You could play with Pikachu for, like, treasure hunting and, like, having it hit a piñata. Maybe we'll go back to Hey You Pikachu someday. I streamed it once, like, really early in my streaming career. Ah, the Cobalt Coastlands. Simply a lovely corner of Hisui. Sea and sky as far as the eye can see. What kinds of Pokemon await us here, I wonder? Water types or flying types, perhaps? Ooh, I simply can't wait to study them all. His shock face is adorable, yeah. Now, I'm sure you're just excited as I am to see the... Sorry. God, I screwed that one up so much. Now, I'm sure you're just as excited as I am to research the area's Pokemon. But let's not forget that you have a mission to accomplish. So, any questions before you get started? Leon is Clay's ancestor? The hat should have been the giveaway? Yeah! Leon's Clay's ancestor. Aries is, of course, Mars. And, I mean, I really like how Mars and Aries, you know, the naming convention. But just finding the different ancestors is really cool. I still firmly believe that Coin has to be related to Grimsley. I know it's what, Jupiter? Or Saturn? No, I think it's Saturn. That people say that Coin is related to. But, they're a gambler. Grimsley is a gambler, too. It could be both of them. Indeed. Firespit Island is an offshore volcano. You'll need to cross the sea to reach it. I'd advise you to speak to a fellow called Iskan. Well, I scanned everywhere for him, but I can't. Don't get back in time before the stream ends. Had an awesome rest of your day. I hope you do, too. Enjoy the rest of your day, too, Charam. He's one of the Diamond Clan's wardens and will certainly help you find your way. And then we've also got Irida. I do love the flute. It feels as if it carries tones. It feels as if its tones carry to the very ends of space. But I am here, and so are you. So now I'm going to focus everything I have on battling you. Okay, sure, I'll kick your ass. Very good. You who have seen the vast space beyond the rift. Here I come. This isn't the best matchup ever. So I'm gonna hope that I might be able to survive it. The Decidueye is 10 levels higher than the Glaceon. I think an Ice Beam. And a random EV2, yeah. If I remember correctly, when I fought Irida in the post-game, she had 3 of the evolutions, which was really cool. Okay, Decidueye. I'm gonna need you to hang on just a little bit longer. So I'm gonna give you a roost. Should've probably made it agile, but whatever. I don't think Decidueye's making it, guys. No! This is another thing that's absolutely tough about this game. The fact that battles take place in the real world instead of, like, the battle dimension. It really helps, like, keep you in, you know? Alright, you want a piece of this, Eevee? I know you just wandered into combat, but, like... You've made that choice, Eevee. Hope Scarlet Violet does the same? Mm-hmm. Keep Pokemon their actual heights. Absolutely. Give me my 47-foot tall whale lord.
Now I feel better. The world is vast, and I am small within it.
Be its 7-foot self, right? And, like, Charizard be its short king 5-foot self. That was wild to me. The fact that Charizard's 5 feet tall.
Thank you. Allow me to heal your Pokemon. Alright. With you, I think I can be frank. I can't afford to look weak in front of the Diamond Clan's leader, or your commander, but in truth, I sometimes wonder how I've ended up with the burdens I bear. You see, we have a warden in the coastlands, a lovely woman named Paulina. But she tends no lord nor lady. And she will not raise a successor to fill the late lord's empty seat either. Some people have started to question her worthiness to be a warden at all. But Lena, that is to say Paulina, she's very dear to me, no matter what anyone might say. We were both in the running to become leader of the Pearl Clan. We strove to surpass one another, but she taught me a great deal too. Having said all this, I have a favor to ask of you. Please help her raise the Pokemon she looks after into a true heir to his father, the late Lord. With the help of your strength, I think our late Lord's heir could grow into a worthy successor, and if he succeeds, it should silence Lena's naysayers. I don't know of anyone I trust more to help with this than the person who helped the Pearl Clan by quelling Kleavor's frenzy. You'll be able to find Lena up on the headland. Head down this hill and turn left. You should find a slope heading towards the village. Sorry, towards the ledge.
You got it. I also like how they fixed, they fixed Shiny Rapidash. I found that Shiny Rapidash in previous games was, like, gray. And they got purple going on in this game. Oh, okay. Yeah. A lot of the shiny colors, they're great, but a lot of them are just, like, boring or green. It's been your mainstay for fire types? Absolutely. Oh, hey. Shiny Ponyta and Shiny Rapidash, they're good ones. And I like the fact that Ponyta is the scripted shiny because it's just so vibrant. Got some thick beans. Oh, and Drapion, too. Actually, I wonder if I can screw over some geometry and catch some Pokemon to just level up. I wonder it's for Shiny Ursaluna and Hisui and Brave... Right? Oh, man. Braviary is another one. Like, I know that a lot of people like Braviary, but for me, it didn't do anything for me. Until this game when they made its design just absolutely slap. I know that there's an Alpha Empoleon around that I might be able to get to. Do I? Because it should be on, like, that island. Sorry, that ledge right there. No! That was the best outcome I could have hoped for. I would have been actual dead if I had hit any rocks. And I don't think I can hop from that stone. So... You know what the better option is, actually? I got some nice presents from a mystery gift code that are absolutely gonna help me catch that Empoleon and get some levels from my boys. I'm actually also gonna take this. I'm gonna take all of them. We're probably gonna finish up the stream pretty soon. I got some errands that I need to run today. Plus, I'm making shrimp tacos for dinner, so I gotta make sure I have all the ingredients before I head out. Truth be told, I don't really eat a lot of seafood in general. Mostly because I'm landlocked in Alberta. So, like, river fish are the best thing I can get fresh, but I don't think that they compare to, like, actual, like, salmon caught from the ocean, or, like, God, any tuna that we have here is not amazing. But, like, when I was... Nope. It's alright, we can do this. I did this before. I think I just need to find a different ledge to go up. I might have to try and Skyrim my way up there. Nope! Okay. Okay, we good. I'm really excited to move to Vancouver Island, though. Partially because it's closer to actual Vancouver and, you know, the entertainment industry. Vancouver's Hollywood North, right? So... Oh, thank you. I'm also lucky enough to have a sister that lives in Simi Valley. So, you know, wanting to get into voiceover, I'm super close to Burbank because of that, if I just stay with them. Hey, Growlithe. Nice to see you, buddy. You got some hair in your eyes, so you probably can't see me very well. All right. Rah. Rah. Habba. Habba da ba. Wormadam. Oh, that didn't work as well as I'd hoped. Oh, that did not work as well as I'd hoped. What are my options? I don't think Ponyta is gonna do the best. Alright, Goodra, you're up. I know you're not gonna listen to me, but it would be real cash money of you to land a hit. I hope there was no one down there. That probably wouldn't have been amazing for any Pokemon just casually hanging out. I really like Hisui Goodra. It's just a Goodra that's chilled out. You know, those eyes really, like, the expression sells it for me. We've come to the conclusion that I like the dumb fat dragon Pokemon. Like, I love Goodra, I love Dragonite, I love Appleton. Was always a favorite, and then they do this and make it better, right? Here, let's give some medicine to my team. I feel like making regional variants is a really good way for them to take a good Pokemon and make it better, or take a, like as we discussed earlier, take a underrated Pokemon and bring them the attention that they deserve. Like, even evolutions, like in Diamond and Pearl when they added Miss Magus for Mischievous. Oh my god. It made me want to get a Mischievous. Okay. I can win. I feel great. I did this. Or like Magmar and Magmortar. Like, I feel like Magmar and Electabuzz were some Kanto Pokemon that people were like, ah, they're neat, but you know, I don't really care for them. And, like, it's good for us, because we get to appreciate some cool new designs for Pokemon that people sleep on. And it's good for the Pokemon Company, because then they sell merchandise of those redesigns. And then also, likely, merchandise of the originals as well. You know who deserves some love? My boy Girafarig. When Pokemon Gold and Silver came out and they introduced Girafarig, oh my god, I absolutely loved it. But after Gold and Silver and Crystal, they really did nothing with Girafarig. It was in other games, I guess, but Girafarig doesn't really have a lot of merchandise. So it'd be really cool to give Girafarig, like, I don't know, maybe a regional variant. Its beta design as an evolution? Ah, man, it's been forever since I've seen that. Yeah, the one that was 2 giraffes instead of the giraffe and the, I think that would be really fun. It would be cool as an evolution, or, like, doing that and then giving it its dark typing. Because it really confused me, the fact that Girafarig was normal psychic, but it's got that dark butt. Ora! Oh, jeez. Okay, I think we're good now. That was a Gigaton ball. Man. I was able to get Torterra. I should be able to get Empoleon. You don't see anything. I don't exist to you, Empoleon. Nope, good. We good? I've got a feeling that maybe we're gonna have to kick its ass. And then throw an Ultra Ball. So I'm gonna catch it unawares and then try feeding it? Oh, right. What does it... It should like beans, right? That was a good call. I completely forgot about that. That looks like it worked, though. I wonder... I don't have beans. But if I can, like... I think what we can do is catch it unawares, and then use some of Lopunny's fighting type moves to force it to chill out. All right. Nice. We're gonna lose Lopunny. It was unavoidable. But I got some revives. I got Gudra. Let's see if the Decidueye can stay alive for long enough. Okay. I think I've got to try and catch it now. There is absolutely no other option. It's gonna use another double edge and kill itself if I don't. There we go. That was a nice couple of levels for everyone, except for Lopunny. Yeah. One thing I really love doing in this game is going to high-level areas with, low-level Pokemon. And just seeing what I can finagle to catch Pokemon in there. That was my favorite part of the starting area, where if you turn right at the bridge, you're in Danger Town. And it's like a fight for survival. God, it was really, really fun. Oh, that's Snorlax. You throw your Rowlet at the Snorlax and it hyper beams it. Then you know that maybe you should be sneaky about this. Not an easy capture at first? Absolutely. I feel like the Snorlax is a really good introduction to, you know, using berries and planning your approach properly. I feel like this game satisfies a similar itch that Sword and Shield scratch for me, where they take one aspect of the world and make it the most important thing. For Sword and Shield, it was the Pokemon League and its impact on society. For, I guess same for Sun and Moon. But, with this game, it's the Pokedex. And just how important learning about Pokemon and their environments is. Pokemon Snap also did that for me, too. And, you know, the Pokemon world is really, really strong. Like, I feel there's a lot of stories to tell in Pokemon and how everyone interacts with each other. And that's when Pokemon is at its height for me. I don't know. I'm not an expert in storytelling. I'm just a person that really knows what they like. And I am of the opinion that even the stuff that you think is absolute trash, that you can't stand, if it has an audience, it's done its job. And you should be happy about that, you know? Like, I absolutely hated the Monster Hunter movie. But it had a really interesting first half and absolutely dropped in the second half. But there are people who really, really enjoyed it and got into Monster Hunter because of it. And it's like, you know, good on them. The movie did its job and grabbed people. Hey, Marshnator! Yeah, it's been a bit. I'm glad to see you. I've been pretty well. I guess since the last time you popped by, I've been doing a bit more D&D stuff, but I also applied to and got into college for acting, and I'm going to be moving in August. So we're going to have a different setup come fall. I might have to stream from the Kotatsu all the time. How about you? Have you been up to anything fun? You'll miss the setup? Yeah. I'm looking at a bachelor suite right now, so I won't be able to... I think with the Kotatsu, if I can just not get a couch, I can save some money. You been doing college? I hope that's been going well. Ooh, space-time distortion. Where are you at? Oh, there we go. It's boring? Aw, man. That's why I'm kind of glad that I didn't go to real college. You're doing media production? Okay. Are you planning on specializing in anything? Like, you know, sound mixing or video editing? Yeah. Part of the reason I didn't want to go to real college was because of all the classes that you need to take that you don't need to take, you know? You want to go into game design? Yo. I hope you really enjoy it. Game design... It's something that people don't think to get into when they go for college, right? You only took one class? Oh, man. I remember when I was looking into going to school for marine biology, there were just a lot of unrelated courses that I needed to take. You know, like math courses and other sciences that aren't related. Or, like, statistics. It's like, yeah, I get it. I get how this might be useful, but, like, it really feels you're trying to milk me for money. And the schedules. I remember a lot of my friends were really jealous that I had 8-hour days, 5 days a week in college. Because my day would be lesson in the morning, life drawing after lunch, and then work periods with teacher assistants. And that was fantastic. Like the fact that I could be working on an illustration and just not understand the structure and just be like, hey Lee, I'm not really getting what's going on. Could you help me out with this? Or like, hey Lee, I wanna try my hand at animation. Is there anything that you can tell me that might be neat? 2 9 to 4 days a week, Monday and Thursday, then 9 to 1:20. Okay. I'm glad I spent 2 months in Japan and learned 24-hour time. It's a good skill to have if you want to interact with people in other countries. No, you don't. Oh! God, that cadaver, though. Almost made me a cadaver, bruh. I want a Vappy. No! I'm getting a Vappy. Always interacting with people from other countries? Mm-hmm. You're finally gonna get into Kill la Kill? Yo, I hope you enjoy it. We did a Kill la Kill stream on Wednesday for, I guess a side story involving Satsuki. That was a stream that I was very scared of for TOS. Oh, jeez. Lopunny's surrounded at all sides. Oh, come on, Vaporeon. Vaporeon was my favorite of the original evolutions. After a while, I started to really like Flareon as well, but Vaporeon always did it for me. I liked how it could melt into the water. Some guy tried to tell you that Kamen Rider is worse than Power Rangers? Oh, I hope they enjoy being wrong. They probably only watched Saban's Masked Rider, which, yeah, that was worse than Power Rangers. Alright, Magneton, I hope you can survive this. Not too bad. I think Kamen Rider is a much better show. I think a lot of it has to do with just the direction that they're going, right? Because Power Rangers is very much a kids-focused show, but it's also a very... we don't have a budget, let's see how we can stretch it kind of show. Well, I got the Vappy. And that Rhydon's just hanging out, huh? What can I throw away? I probably don't need the sword cap. We can probably live without the ferns. Pep up plant. I need the Vivichokes. I always toss them, and I always regret it. He also gave up with Code Vein once again? Oof. Unfortunate, but understandable. That was a pro-gamer move. Just dodging it without thinking. Ultra Instinct Arena. Oh, that's a lot of ouch. I think maybe we ride around and pick up some items now. Ooh, what are you? Electrizer. Ooh, Nugget! I probably don't need the red shard. Oh, I think Cogmosis was just taking a look at my health and realizing that I who was in a bit of a spot. I'm in danger. I need to heal Punny. Alright, well, thanks for showing up, Lopunny. There we go. Alright, so we got 2 Rhydons. The Agile version doesn't really change anything. How short Rhydons were until this game, right? Like, oh jeez, they're arena sized. God, my Lopunny. She's doing her best, and I appreciate it. I was getting pumped. Okay, so I might be able to catch that Rhydon. But the Decidueye's done. Trying to stay awake to watch Kill la Kill. I hope you're enjoying it. A lot of people shy away from Kill la Kill because of the whole nudity thing, but honestly, like, underneath that is a really eloquent story about being comfortable in your own skin. Damn it. Alright, Goodra. I just need you to survive this while I throw Pokeballs. I don't want to use the Ultra Ball on these guys, though. Turning 17 next Friday? Well, happy early birthday, just in case I don't see ya. Jeez, I turned 17, I want to say, in 2010. Which was a long time ago. I don't think Goodra's surviving this. Turned 17 back in 2007. Oh, we're pretty close together. Doing a very long stream on the Saturday. I hope you enjoy it. Birthday streams are always fun. I really like doing them for just, like, playing my favorite games. Okay, all my... maybe Petalil can do this. I look about 27? You're really close. I'm 28. Turning 29 this year. I was born in space year 1993. You're gonna say 28? People think you look 30? You were born an 80s kid, but grew up in the 90s. That's always how it works out, right? I got really lucky, and some of my friends on the street were born in the 80s. So they introduced me to a bunch of really cool stuff. You always get served in pubs and shops. I started feeling old when I realized people weren't asking for my ID anymore. Or also, when I was when I was scrolling to select my birthday on a form I had to fill out, I had to scroll a lot longer than I remembered. And I was like, wow, 1993 was almost 30 years ago. Oh, nice to see you, Legotron. Hoping it's on the East Coast so that Kamen Rider Nights will be easier for you to make. Unfortunately, no, it's on the West Coast. It's on Vancouver Island. The plus side is, I'll actually be streaming in Pacific time instead of in Mountain time. The downside is, yeah, streams are probably going to be at a similar time. What I might do, though, because time will be earlier for me in general, on Kamen Rider Nights, what I could do is show Revice twice and do the stream a little bit earlier. It's nearly a year since you followed me. You can. I actually have a tool for you to check that. If you do !@ follow age, no spaces, you can see how long it's been. In 8 days? Dang. Earlier streams are what you need. Yeah, 11 months, 2 weeks. That was a Nightbot command that I really enjoyed in my friend Tom's channel. I don't know. It's just dumb fun to see how long you've been following. Yeah, almost 11 months. RDF is actually really, really close to the 1-year subscriber badge, and I never thought that I'd see that happen. Think you were there when Legotron followed? Okay. Whoops. Jeez. There we go. Now I can teleport. It's really interesting just, you know, as a creator, seeing how my viewers change over time. Because when I started streaming, like, it was a bit of a different vibe than it is now. Drink a load of bottles of alcohol? Oof. That reminds me, I gotta pop by the liquor store and get some more cider. I don't know what it is about hard cider, but it does it for me, in general. Get a dead stream vibe from your streams? Well, one thing that I realize is that because of Fool's Gold, I already had an audience baked in. And that was an advantage that I had over a lot of streamers. That's why I was able to grow a lot faster than a lot of variety streamers. Inevitable Chroma Squad stream? I know that Chroma Squad is going to be good for the game that I want to play doesn't come out for a little bit longer kind of game, you know? I couldn't do it for this week because it was just a 1-week difference. And for Chroma Squad, I kind of want to have at least 2 streams for that. Wine, Baileys, and Jack Daniels? What do I like? I like a cold cider in the summer. Anytime, really, but I like cider as my beer equivalent. And, my favorite cocktail is an old-fashioned. On my 18th birthday, when I went to a club, they offered me a Baileys and Coke, but told me to drink it really quickly because it starts curdling really quickly. And I did, and it tasted like an ice cream float with Coke. It was fantastic. My friend got one because I said it was really good, and he let it hang out for a bit too long, and there were curds. So Chroma Squad could easily be 2 or 3 streams? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't drink them anymore, because I'm not the kind of person who drinks fast anymore. I like to sit down and enjoy what I'm having for, like, a solid half an hour. Which is why I like Old Fashions, because they're a sipping drink. It's bourbon, simple syrup, bitters, and you kind of, like, take an orange peel and squeeze it to get the oils out. It's really, really nice. The worst drink that I've had, though. So, one of my bosses at my part-time job also runs a bowling alley. And for our Christmas parties every year, he rents out the bowling alley that he owns and lets us bowl there for free. And one of the alcoholic beverage that he has on his menu, I think it's called like the 2-3 split or something. It's Jaeger and root beer. And Jaeger does not go with root beer. It was not a good time. Was a White Russian? I thought that White Russians were okay. Because a White Russian's just like vodka and cream, right? Maybe the places that I've gone to for a White Russian have just been like better. Someone said that you should try a Jaeger bomb. Jaeger bombs are fun to do with friends. I was never the type to go out and drink with people, but like, I always like to try stuff. And like, the idea of slamming on the desk like Phoenix Wright and then drinking your drink was just, it was a good time. You know, you go like, hold it! Like to drink alone in the pub? I don't think here in here in Edmonton at least. It might be different when I move to Vancouver Island. But there isn't really much of a pub scene here. We had this one Sherlock Holmes. You know, it was dressed up as a traditional English pub. It was good, but I found that my group wasn't really into the scene. You have loads of pubs in the UK? I'll bet. I would love to visit an actual English pub one day. Place is called the Wonky Bar. I almost misread that as the Wonka Bar. Like, wow, you guys just get chocolate and drink? That's great. The ghost of Gene Wilder lives there.
Hush now. Settle down. I'm Polina, of the Pearl Clan, and who might you be? Ah, so you're that child from the Galaxy team. I heard how you aided Cleavor and Lilligant when no other could quell their frenzy. Your strength must be amazing, and yet you have such a gentle face. So, what brings you to the Cobalt Coastlands? We have no lord here, much less a frenzied one, for you to quell. Our previous lord was swallowed by the waves. He was rescuing his young pup that had been swept out to sea, and ended up giving his life to ensure the pup's safe return.
We go to Wales, visit a Wonky Bar? For sure! I have never been anywhere in Europe, and I would love to go.
Sorry. If you were to guess, which of these Growlithe would you say is the previous Lord's child?
I have read The Merchant of Venice, and I know that good things come in small packages, so...
Oh, you have quite the good eye. This quiet, skittish Growlithe is the child of the previous Lord.
Bah.
I have no doubt that this little one has the potential to be a fine lord, but witnessing his father's demise has left deep scars in his heart.
Small packages.
There are those who expect me to train him more strictly and force lordship upon him before he is ready, but I could never bring myself to do that. No matter what the rest of the Pearl Clan says, my mind is quite made up. I'll stay by this little one's side and let him live his life as he wishes. So, now that you know the situation, may I ask your purpose in coming to the coastlands?
I have to go to the island.
A survey of Firespit Island? I see. There are rumors that the place is haunted by strange shadows these days. You'll need the aid of a Pokemon known as Basculegion if you wish to cross the sea. You should speak to Iskan, a warden of the Diamond Clan. He should be able to help you. There's definitely something strange happening out on Firespit Island. Those shadowy figures are concerning, of course, but then there's also the odd lightning that came from the rift in the sky. Lightning is a sign that the heavens are angry. I worry that we may have offended Almighty Sinnoh somehow. In the past, the Pearl Clan and the Diamond Clan were locked in conflict over which side revered the true Almighty Sinnoh. Even if we've reached an uneasy peace, the true Almighty Sinnoh must be angered because there are still those who worship a false image of it. But I digress. I do apologize. Iskan lives on Apom Hill, just past the Ginkgo Landing. I imagine you'll find him there.
Wow. Aw. Here, I got to save. And I think this is going to be it for the stream. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. It was nice to see all you guys. I find that Saturday streams attract some people that I don't get to see during the weekday. Yeah, I'm glad that you were able to pop by. I'm hoping that when I move, just because my time zone will be an hour early, I can stream a bit earlier. So hopefully, you know, well, we won't have as many day streams, but I hope you guys can catch them. We'll be streaming Jackbox at 8 p.m. Pacific tomorrow. It's going to be open to viewers to join, so if you guys want to hang out with us and maybe play some Jackbox, I'd love to see you there. And we're going to be starting The Cruel King and the Great Hero as well on Wednesday next week. It's a cute little RPG in a storybook kind of style. But Robert Hartley is playing some D&D. It's called Twitch Tales, and essentially, you play as a character named Apis, who the entire chat controls. It's a really, really fun way of playing D&D, and Robert Hartley is a fantastic GM. But I hope you guys had fun. Give him a big old shark attack to me, and I'll catch you later. See ya!